Okay, good morning class. This is lecture for class 10 and today we are going to discuss modes of nutrition. One thing is which is very common in all living organisms is they all take in food. And this process of taking in of food is called nutrition. This is the process of taking in food is known as nutrition. And the purpose of nutrition is to acquire nutrients, because most of the organisms can, I should say, no organism actually can directly utilize the food. All the organisms actually require nutrients. So the purpose of taking in food is to acquire nutrients. And nutrients are of 5 types: carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals. These are the things for which all organisms take in food. These is the 5 things, 5 names for which all organisms take in food. So, first thing, the process of taking in food is called the nutrition. The purpose of nutrition is to acquire nutrients. Nutrients are of 5 types: carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals. Clear? Now we are jumping to actual topic of today, that is modes of nutrition. मतलब organisms खाना खाते कैसे हैं? I mean to say the types or the methods, the modes by which organisms take in food. So these are of 2 types. First is known as autotrophic mode of nutrition. Autotrophic mode of nutrition means a mode where all organisms belonging to this category, they can synthesize their own food. The term auto means self. They can synthesize their food by themselves. When we say by themselves, actually we mean to say by using inorganic components. So, autotrophic mode of nutrition is the mode of nutrition in which the organisms can produce, synthesize their own food by using inorganic components such as water, carbon dioxide, sunlight and chlorophyll. And this process of producing food by using these inorganic substances is called photosynthesis. This process of obtaining food is called photosynthesis, in which organism utilizes water, carbon dioxide, sunlight and chlorophyll to produce food for itself. Generally, the organisms belonging to this category are all green plants. All green plants, these green plants have a component called chlorophyll. That is why they get a green color. And by utilizing these things, they get to prepare their own food. And this process of preparing food is called photosynthesis. So this was the first mode of nutrition, which was known as autotrophic mode of nutrition. Coming to the second one is the heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Obviously, when in autotrophic mode of nutrition, we have seen the plant, the organism, the individual was producing its own food, and in heterotrophic mode of nutrition, the organism will not be able to produce its own food. Means these are those organisms which depend upon some other organism, maybe plant or some other animal, for its food and nutrition. So heterotrophic mode of nutrition can further be divided into three types. Number one is parasitic mode of nutrition, number two is saprophytic mode of nutrition, and number three is holozoic mode of nutrition. When we talk about parasitic mode of nutrition, this parasitic mode of nutrition is the mode of nutrition in which two organisms live in intimate association with each other. Suppose this is one organism and this is the second organism. Two organisms live in intimate association with each other. The organism which is depending is called the parasite, and the organism on which the parasite is depending, is known as the host. So parasitic mode of nutrition is a mode of nutrition in which two organisms, parasite and the host, is living in close association with each other, and this parasite derives the food from the host. The host is the sole organism which is responsible for collecting food, for digesting food, and then this parasite which is living inside the body of the host organism, what it will do? It will take a part of the digested food for its utilization, and these are known as parasites. Parasites actually never harm the main organism, the host organism, as this organism is providing food, this organism is providing the shelter. So there is no cause of producing any danger or causing any danger to the host organism. The second is the parasitic or saprophytic mode of nutrition. The second type is saprophytic mode of nutrition. And in this, the key word is these organisms depend upon dead and decaying organism for food. So in saprophytic mode of nutrition, the saprophyte will depend upon some other organism which is dead. This organism is dead, and this organism which is the saprophyte will come and reside on its surface. The host organism is dead. This is the host. In this case, you see the host is dead, but in this case the host is living. See this, the host in this case is living, and in this case the host is dead. This organism which is known as the saprophyte, this organism which is known as the saprophyte will release some enzymes which will degrade the dead body of the host and second absorb the nutrients. Nutrients means carbohydrate, protein, fat, vitamins, minerals, and will take in these components for its living. Then the third type is holozoic mode of nutrition. The third type is the holozoic mode of nutrition. This is the mode of nutrition. The key word is they take in complex food. Please remember these keywords written in black, depends upon other organism for food, depend upon dead and decaying organism for food, and take in complex food. Complex food means what? This complex food means the food which is rich in or which contains more than one type of nutrients. यहाँ पे क्या था? The parasite was simply absorbing the nutrients because it was already digested by the host. In this case, it was a dead organism. The saprophyte was again taking in the nutrients only. But in this case, the organism takes in complex food. This means in the food of these organisms, multiple nutrients are present at the same time. These organisms are called the holozoic mode of nutrition. Examples you can see of nutrition in parasitic mode is Plasmodium, saprophytes, mushroom, holozoic, humans. So, holozoic mode of nutrition can further be the holozoic mode of nutrition can further be divided into three types. The first is herbivores, the second is carnivores, and third is omnivores. This holozoic mode of nutrition can be further divided into three types: herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. Herbivores are those which depend only on plants. Depend only on plants. These depend only upon animals. And this omnivores depend both on plants and animals. These omnivores depend both on plants and animals. So, taking up the summary, modes of nutrition, there are two modes of nutrition: autotrophic mode of nutrition and heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Autotrophic mode of nutrition is the mode of nutrition in which the organism prepares its own food by utilizing inorganic components like water, carbon dioxide, sunlight, and chlorophyll by the process known as photosynthesis. Example are green plants. Heterotrophic mode of nutrition is again of three types: parasitic mode of nutrition, saprophytic, and holozoic. Parasitic depend on other organisms for food. Saprophytic depend upon dead and decaying organism for food. Holozoic take in complex food. Difference: the host in this case is living, the host in this case is dead. Then the holozoic mode of nutrition, you see, can be divided into three more types: herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. Okay, thank you. This was all for today. Thank you.